Is there something you need? If not, I was just leaving. Chase frowned as he saw their unfriendly expressions. The security guard sneered. It was obvious that he had already thought Chase was a thief. After all, the manager had ordered him to be stopped. Leave? You can't go anywhere. Just wait here. Our general manager will be here in a second. Why? Chase's face darkened as he asked worriedly. Kid, did you take something you shouldn't have? Our manager said that we can't let you leave. If you don't cooperate, then don't blame us for any consequences. The security guard threatened with a cold tone. Chase was immediately infuriated. Did he look like a thief? Who's your general manager? Chase asked. When the security guard heard this, he knew that he was right. If this Chase fellow didn't know Shane, then he must be a thief. I highly doubt you even know him. His name's Shane Watson. Chase shook his head and said straightforwardly, I don't know him. Then wait right here. The security guard sneered again. You have no right to say what I can or can't do. Chase snorted coldly and walked towards the street. Hearing that, the guard became furious. Listen to you, we have no right. How's this for rights? The two of them jumped toward Chase and grabbed his arms. He squinted his eyes and warned in a deep tone. You better let me go or you'll be sorry. A woman's voice suddenly sounded, carrying surprise and contempt. Is that you, Chase? I thought I was seeing things. What's going on here? Don't tell me you've caused a scene at the hotel. Chase turned his head and immediately recognized the person who had just arrived. It was his friend Jack's girlfriend, Mary Curtin. Chase never had a good impression of Mary, but Jack had, and Chase had kept his mouth shut. Mary was not alone. Beside her was a fat man with big ears. From the looks of it, he was getting very friendly with her. Mary was currently holding the greasy man's arm intimately. And although the man was well dressed and his suit has a high-end brand name tag, his piggish hands were wrapped around Mary's body. This supposed couple dared to be so affectionate in a public place? If Jack knew that Mary was doing this, he would probably have a heart attack. Mary, what the hell are you doing with that man? What would Jack think? Chase roared in anger. He wanted to break free from the two security guards' grip and give them disloyal woman a piece of his mind. Jack had helped Chase at his most difficult moment. He owed his friend back. Mary snorted disapprovingly when she heard this. Don't talk about that, wimp. I've had enough of him. From the looks of it, instead of being ashamed of her new man, she was proud. Chase was furious. Mary looked haughtily at the two security guards. You'd better watch him. He's a shifty one. You can't let him out of your sight. The security guards were more certain than ever that Chase was a problem. You're saying that this guy can't be trusted? What do you have to say for yourself? The two of them tightened their grip. At that moment, the hotel's door opened and Shane jogged from the entrance. The moment the first guard saw Shane, he stepped forward, expecting to be congratulated. Mr. Watson, we caught Chase. What should we do? When the panting Shane heard this, he was stunned. Do? Do with who? With this guy. Didn't you tell us to stop him? Did he steal something from the hotel? The guard asked matter-of-factly. Hearing this, Shane immediately slapped the man's big red face. Idiot! Did I say this man did something wrong? I was just asking you to stop him. Is this how you stop a guest? I don't think you're up to this job. You're fired! Get lost! Shane was so angry that his whole body was trembling. He hadn't expected such a huge mistake. The two security guards were also dumbfounded. They only realized now they misunderstood his order. This time they had really messed up. The other security guard looked like he wanted to cry, but no tears came out as he quickly explained. Mr. Watson, we didn't do it on purpose. Seeing this, Shane angrily swatted the man's forehead. Bastard, you're gonna make excuses. The security guard trembled as he apologized repeatedly, hoping that Shane wouldn't fire him. "Mr. Rothman, I'm really sorry. It's all my fault. Are you okay?" Looking at Chase, who was dressed poorly, Shane suppressed the brief suspicion in his heart and quickly apologized with a wide smile. Chase answered nonchalantly. "It was a misunderstanding. However, it was really inappropriate for these two guys to treat me the way they did." Hearing that, Shane scolded the two guards. "You idiots, apologize to this man. If he doesn't forgive you, don't even think about stepping foot inside. You'll be thrown out in a second." The two guards stood in front of Chase and begged for forgiveness. Mary and the middle-aged man watched the scene in front of them, faces full of shock. The greasy man glanced at Mary and asked, "Didn't you say that this Brett is your ex's useless friend? Why would Shane care so much about him?" "I know him. He really is a piece of shit. He asked my boyfriend for money every day. I didn't expect him to know anyone working at this hotel." Mary's face had turned pale, and she suddenly had a bad feeling. The middle-aged man looked at Chase's disheveled appearance and considered. Could Shane have gotten the wrong guy? After hearing that, Mary's confidence grew and she quickly went up to Shane to warn him. "Mr. Watson, right? Please don't let him fool you. I know this guy. He's just a useless burnout who can only get out of the way by asking other people for help." Shane frowned with an unfriendly look on his face. "You say this guy's a liar? Just a piece of trash freeloader?" "Yeah, he's a major freeloader. He's always asking my boyfriend for money." Mary didn't notice the look in Shane's eyes. She was still criticizing Chase, belittling him in every way she could think of. The more she said, the more exaggerated her accusations became. "Enough!" Shane couldn't bear it to listen anymore and angrily cut her off. Mary thought he was angry after hearing the truth, and she proudly smirked at Chase as if she was about to see the end of his miserable life. Chase sighed, thinking about how this seemed like another deja vu moment. Mary smiled proudly. "Do you see that? Mr. Watson knows you're a liar. Now his guards will throw you out." However, it wasn't Chase who Shane was angry with, but Mary. "You bully. How dare you make fun of this man in front of me? Is Chase someone you blame for everything? If you don't apologize to him right now, I'll put you on the hotel's do not serve list." Seeing Shane's terrifying gaze, which looked like he wanted to hit someone, Mary was so scared that her body began to shiver. She shouted in fright. "He really is a swindler! Don't you understand, Mr. Watson?" At the same time, the middle-aged man whose name was Samuel Larson also joined in, trying to persuade Shane. He silently cursed Mary for making a huge scene unnecessarily. "Mr. Watson, you're a smart man. My companion here is just looking out for your business. She thinks this guy has ulterior motives and wants to take advantage of you." Shane shouted angrily. "Ulterior motives? I think the two of you are the ones with ulterior motives." He turned around and ordered the two security guards. "Both of you, throw these two off the premises immediately." The two guards who wanted to redeem themselves jumped to it. They hadn't expected Shane to give them orders. It gave them hope they might make up for their earlier mistakes. Without another word, the two walked forward and grabbed the stunned Samuel. "Mr. Watson, what are you doing? We have a booking at the hotel." The greasy man struggled violently. The security guards twisted his arms behind his back, causing Samuel to cry out. Shane sneered disapprovingly. "Don't say another word or I'll be blacklisting you two forever." The two guards dragged the ashen-faced man off the hotel grounds and dropped him off the sidewalk. Samuel's cursing filled the parking lot. It scared Mary so much that he thought her legs would give up. Chase looked at the terrified Mary and fixed her with a glare. Now, who was that guy anyway? "What do you want, Chase? That was nobody. I'm still with Jack," she said in a small voice. When Chase heard this, he was angered by the obvious lie and laughed. Shameless. You have some nerve saying that guy's nobody. What were you going to do at the hotel? Mary quickly pleaded. Fine, I was wrong, I admit. I promise I won't do it again. Jack is the only man for me. Chase folded his arms. You expect me to believe that? The more he looked at her face, the more disgusted he felt. Upon hearing this, the two security guards immediately went forward to escort Mary away.
Please subscribe to the Pocket FM YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Check out our channel for more such exciting shows.